In this video, we are going to learn about the DAX function. On the right hand side, I'm having so many tables, and inside the tables, I'm having particular data set. So I'm going to create a new measure over here. Inside the sales table, I'm going to click on new measure, and inside this new measure, I'm going to change the measure name, that is total underscore sales. It should be equal to, this time I'm going to take some text, is going to take any column value. So inside the, I'll type sales. So it will have sales table, and inside the sales table, I'm going to create the sales amount. So here it is the sales amount. So I'm going to close this parenthesis and click on right button, and you can see it's going to working on. Now you can see total sales measure is just created over here on the right hand side. If I click over the matrix and I'll acquire this matrix value, you can see my total sales is just presented over here. If you'll go to the format option, and the inside the format, I can see inside the format I can have the modeling and particular value. Now I can have the another attribute, that is the total cost, or you can choose from the product table also. Let's say brand name. So you can see this brand name is showing over here. You can change the font name also. Inside the visualization panes, search from the font, and global font is of 8. I'm 822. Now you can see this is going to apply all these values. So now I'm having 8 something 34 values as a total sale. What if I'm going to click over this matrix, and you can see here I'm having rows, here I'm having values, but no column is showing here. Can I click over the class name and drop the column name here? Yes. So you can see now the column names are showing here: deluxe, economy, and regular, and the total values are showing here. And the total of all these tables are given on the right hand side, that is 834 something. So you can see this is how we can perform the brand name and the class name and the total sales. Now again I'm going to click on page number 2, and this time I'm going to create the text for inside the product table. So here I'm having new measure. Click on the new measure and give it this as a name, number of products. So inside the number of products, I'm going to choose count A, right? So this is going to count any integer numbers, right? So it returns true if there exists at least one row where. So if I'm going to simply click count, yes, it is going to create that count. So I'm going to create the count name, and inside this count name, I'm going to create the product, and inside this product, I'm going to create the product categories. I'm going to create this count image and product A. So too many arguments count a function. The numerical count for the function is 3, right? So I can have the count function. This measure is not taking that value. So I'm going to create new measure. In this time, I'm going to create count count. You can take the count A. So inside the count A, I'm taking the product name. So this product name is going to include inside this measure. So I'm going to change the measure name again. That is the product count, and go to the right option. And this time I'm going to create the matrix again, and inside the matrix I'm going to put the count, product count. You can see 1690. I'm going to click on visualization pane and click on the font, and this time I'm going to click 20 again, and you can see product count is 1690. Can I take brand name? Yes, you can see rows are empty, columns are empty, only values are there. So I'm going to click rows. So you can see along the rows I'm having product name. Can I have product name in rows also? Yes, it's having product name in the rows, but showing only these two values, right? If I go to the next level of the hierarchy, it will have class name, product name. So that is the class name. If I drill up, you can have brand name. Similarly, if I put the class name over the columns, so now it will show the column wise and the row wise data. So deluxe, economy and regular. It depends upon your business idea or business need, what kind of summation, what kind of sum function you want to use this DAX. So while it is not necessary that you are supposed to take rows versus column, but you are supposed to take the sum DAX appropriately. Okay. So the next DAX function we are going to create inside the product, and here I am going to create the new measure. At this time I'm going to create number of products, and this should be equal to count rows. So I'm going to create this count rows. With the count rows I'm going to take the product table. So this is going to create the product table only. Along with this count table, I'm going to click OK, and you can see number of products. So I'm going to take matrix again. Now number of products I'm going to take. So this is total number of rows. So this is different from number of count A, which is the unique value and the unique sales. So I'm going to change the font value again. Let's say 20. Here it is product value name. Now can I have the rows value manufacturing? Yes, I can keep inside the rows. Now you can see the rows are showing in as a manufacturer, right? Similarly, I can have the another max table with the new DAX function. So I'll go to the sales table and click on the new measure, and this measure will have the like stores with sales. So with stores with sales, I'm going to create distinct count. So this distinct count will have sales and then story key, sales key. Or can I take the another value? Yes, I can get store key. So I'm going to close this value and this hit enter. And now I'm going to take the matrix value again and take these sales and store with sales. So click on this table, format printer, and click over here. Now you can see font values are changed, stored with sales. So in store with sales and having product name, now you can see all the product names are having stored name. So instead of product name, can I take the class name? Yes, along the class name, I am having deluxe. If I drop it inside the row, so it will go row wise data. So deluxe having stored sales 306, economy 306, regular 306. So this is how we can perform the another text function, that is count, that is the distinct count. It will count the values inside the table.